Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second down, Prescott. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Hall again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
First down, Prescott. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now I imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Prescott from the gun. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. They'll run with Hall. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. This is caught by Williams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Prescott on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll run with Hall. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Breece Hall, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here is 3rd down and 4. They go play action with Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
11, 13, Luke. 30 left.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Here's a 46. Here's a 46. Here's a 47.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's Prescott. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Pitts, 30 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Hey,
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This one out quickly to Watkins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Red on red.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here is 3rd and 5.
Go, go, let's go. Take right, open. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence will throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Go. Hey, kill.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. To throw again is Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Let's go.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Toss left side for Etienne. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Well, we've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hey, go.
2nd and 10.
30 left. 13 loose. Take right. Go. Let's go. Take right, open.
On play action, Lawrence. And Sharp pulls it in. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
11.
Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And in for the Lions touchdown. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But he turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now Prescott going to change the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Think right. Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On third down, Lawrence. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on fourth.
Think right, open.
Lawrence going to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Half gun. 11. Go. Hey, kill. Street. 11, again.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, Metcalf, what a catch. Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown. DK Metcalf from 13 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to win.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Hall. And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. It's Williams on the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. first down now, but that clock rolling. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Second down, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
11.
Now Lawrence on first down. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
13, Lou.
Now Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
30 left. Check smash. Sink right.
Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Let's go.
On first down, Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now he's loose again. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 55 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Hey, kill.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Take right open. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
On second down, here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Trevor Lawrence in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Breaks through the contact. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence to throw. They'll drop this one off with ETN. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Hey, Tim, 11, Agate. Go.
Lawrence will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this It's across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 22.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They're going to hurry back to the line now. But to throw again is Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Chark the motion man right. On 2nd down, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Think right open, open. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Go.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Hey, kill.
Again, it's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
11, Agate.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Tucker's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And now they're in the hurry-up. Paul want to give up the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Prescott. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 49 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now Lawrence going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
11. 13, Luke.
Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
30 left.
In motion right, Watkins. Lawrence going to throw again. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Let's go. Take right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
46.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, If you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
Great job.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And quickly, they get to the line.
Hey, I'm gun. 11.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's go.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Lawrence targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 2nd down.
These are 24. Here we go.
On play action, Lawrence. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Hey, Lions.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10.
11, Agate.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. In motion right, that's Metcalf.
Eleven.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
13 loop. 30 left.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Now Lawrence changing the play.
At the Vikings 24-yard line.
Think right. Go, go, let's go. Think right, open, open. Riggs, Riggs. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
The Chark goes in motion left. Etienne up the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And they're going to speed things up here.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, I'm gun.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Prescott. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 7 yards there and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got him in, it's Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Now they'll change things up. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Prescott. And he will have the 1st down. And that is not officially going to end it, but they'll be able to take the clock way down from here.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The Vikings going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. On the counter, it's Hall. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 22. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000.
Hey, run! Kill, I'm gone.
A final shot now for Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.